Yeah, ready?
Been ready.
Two.
Right, let's get this party started then.
Are you recording?
We're live. The intro's
I know we're
going.
live. Are you recording?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so 3, 2.
No, hold on. The intro's going.
Oh, the intro's going.
Don't haha me.
I'll tell you when to go, Super. Okay, go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the DCUO People's Podcast. That's right, we're coming back to you live, everybody, and in 3D, in 3D. Everybody, put your glasses on.
Yeah,
Everybody, put your glasses on. We're in 3D this week.
Oh Lord Jesus!
I am, of course, the real American hero, Superpatriot, over here on the U.S. PlayStation side. Sitting over here to my right is the European hero from the EUPS, Mr. Orbit.
Yo, guys, what's happening? What's happening?
Sitting to his right. Sitting to his right is the people's champ from the U.S. PlayStation side, Mr. Nimbus Yosh.
It's what's happening, baby? Otherwise known as Guess who's back in this motherfucker?
And coming to us from I'm guessing a love seat with a divider in it right now, based on the conversation that was going on before. We have is back with us, and so is Lewis, who I guess is a regular now. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I don't remember us discussing that, but
no, he's not. He's not.
I'm a regular
No,
now.
he's
Hi
not.
guys. Whoosh.
He's not.
I'm gonna say whoosh.
That's my new aha.
There you go. All right. Make it your own, baby. Make it your own.
Yeah.
Mr. Balkan, our Eastern European patriot, the real Eastern European hero.
The real
He's not
hero.
Yes, he's not joining us this week. As we discussed before we started recording here and everything like that. When we were live earlier, I was talking with Orbit. Balkan felt it was more important for him to line his wallet with watchdog videos today, and it was for him to come on and entertain his fans on the People's Podcast. So that's why Orbit's not with us today.
Balkan.
Balkan.
Yeah, Balkan. My bad, Balkan. Orbit.
You just can't stop thinking about me, can you, Super?
See, Fran, this is what happens. This is what happens, Af. All right, you host a call.
It's not me.
Making
That's
sure-
him.
That's him. She says.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How is that him when you're hosting the call, babe?
No, it's his shit internet connecting to our thingy. Otherwise, you guys couldn't be able to talk to each other, right?
I've
There you
got a
go.
fantastic internet connection, so sit down.
How come I can hear everybody else perfectly, but not Sam Club?
Oh, Orbit exposed.
Because your net is trash. You said that, so you said that yourself.
Do you guys want to rehost the call then? I don't mind.
Well, here's the thing. Though.
Kind of
What
have
are
to.
you doing over there? Because you're hosting the call. It might be him. It might also be you. But you said you're watching a movie. You're watching the stream. You're watching.
Nah,
you're doing
no.
other things on the internet.
No, I'm
Downloading
just
porn.
saying I could do all the other stuff, and that was never a problem. But the only problem was when I came on Skype with you guys. But now I'm hosting the call, and there's no problem, except from Orbit been using other people's internet.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
I've got.
You're stealing people's internet?
I've got an excellent connection. Excellent.
Oh God, I love killing villains.
Wow.
You have not killed,
Express your
you
feelings.
have not killed 10
Feel
villains.
this tea bag in your mouth.
What do you think about the community?
Yeah, Saf, can you hear us or what?
You're breaking up, Orbit, and I blame Af.
Hey,
I blame
guys.
Matt as well.
All right. I don't.
Sound quite auto-tuned.
It's either me probably sitting out because my internet or it's Orbit. If you guys want Sam to host a call, I don't mind.
Super, you host it because
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
I think he wants me to host the call.
Yes.
You all right? All right. Hello.
Hello.
Take two.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, there's Orbit.
Yo.
Yo.
Right. Okay. Now we're back. We've got a couple of questions in the audience already.
Wait, we have an audience? What?
We're live streaming.
Live, motherfucker.
Oh, how come y'all motherfuckers ain't telling me that, motherfucker?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're live.
Shit, I want to tune in.
Yes.
I want to tune into the live stream myself. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be motherfuckers I gotta curse out. That's why I want to get in there.
Yeah. So okay. Question here from Fonton CEU. Don't know how you say it.
Photon DCEU.
Yeah, that's probably it. How do you get easy skill points? I'm premium and have 63 skill points after 3 months. Please help. And I'm going to direct that question to you, Superpatriot.
3 months, 63 skill points. That's not bad. How you get more is you keep doing the content. You keep doing the content. I actually had. You look at your feats list, and so you set goals for yourself. It's like when I started off on the game, and I wanted to get more feats so I could get more skill points and everything. What I did was I took a look at started with like the solo stuff, the solo challenges and everything like that. My goal was I wanted to get full trusted renown with all three factions. Damn, I'm screwing up my talk right now.
Factions.
Yeah, factions. So what I did was, how do you go about doing that with getting your renown? Okay, at the time, the only way you could get renown was doing the solo challenges and the bounties. So I just made sure I did all the challenges, and I did as many of the bounties as I could, at least by myself back then, to get the renown for them. And after a while, I got full trusted with all three factions. God, I said it again. Yeah, I got full trusted renown with all three factions, but then I was like really close to getting my 250 challenge feat done, so I was able to go ahead and get that. And then after I got 250, I was like, I gotta get 500. So I
might as well knock that out.
I just set aside, some time, some of my daytime, it was part of my daily routine. Whenever I'd get on the game, I'd have a couple of, certain things I would log on and do every day. And that was part of that was my challenges. I'd go around, do those do some challenges and all that. Kept working my way towards that 500 mark, and I eventually got it.
What I used to do with feats is I used to work on 2 feats, a grinding feat and and just some other feat. So I'd come on, say, bounties, Central City bounties. That would be my grinding feat. I would come on and do that every day. And then I'd have another one that I would do. Maybe it was, I don't know, kill 100 people in arenas, something like that. And just work 2 at a time. One grinding one, because, when you get more time, you can kind of do like all your dailies.
Yeah.
But that just takes forever. There's so many to do now. But yeah. But that's one question. We can't spend all day on that one question. So how's your week been?
We definitely. Whew.
How's your week
What's
been,
that?
Nimbus?
Who are you asking?
Yeah.
How's my week, man? Well, I actually came back into the game. I want everybody to know that I'm okay after my car accident. Shouts out to everybody that actually, came to me and, expressed well wishes. I really appreciate that. And like I said, I'm back in the game, back in the swing of things, still got my haters, chomping at the bit, wanting to try and get at the champion. It is what it is. And I'm just happy to be back. Disco Biscuits for life.
God, we're never gonna let that name down.
Nimbus.
Nope. Yes.
I've got a little proposition for you.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth,
Oh, boy.
Saint Church of Florence.
Just like an indecent. Is this like an indecent proposal?
It sounds like. Just know that you know, if it's inappropriate, I will curse you out. We won't be on iTunes again.
It's not inappropriate. Right. It's 500 million to fight you, right?
Yep.
What if I told you I had a spare 500 million on the US server?
What if I told you, since you got to fight me for free and I got to deal with all them bitches, that you have to do it on your character?
But I'm not talking about me.
One that you bought.
I'm gonna lend 500 million.
Okay.
To American Hero. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Deleted his tune.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Let me get to that. Right. See, Hero will have to use his own character. One. You know what I'm saying? Two, oh yeah, 500 mil, no problem. Shit. Matter of fact, you might need to loan 500 mil to American Hero himself because his broke ass trying to use my name to get views. Motherfuck that dude. Straight up and down. We was boys. We was cool. You know what I'm saying? But then he wants to freak out because he wants to elevate his channel. Now, I will announce this. Live streamed. Everybody listening to it. You know what I'm saying? 60 days, the dude gonna come back. And it's going to be like, rise from the Phoenix. It's the American Hero back once again. A la Nimbus 2013. I'm just saying it. I'm calling it right now. The dude is going through every bit of Nimbus's playbook. Put 500 mil on somebody else orbit, and I'll go ahead and take them out.
I don't actually have 500 million. I was just going to see what you would say.
If anybody had 500 million in this game, it would more likely be you, which is the only. I mean, you doing the. I love that video that you did. You did the Secret Millionaire video. Yeah. I actually thought that was pretty fucking awesome, even though you're ripping off somebody else. I thought it was pretty awesome that you did that, and I think more people. No, seriously, more people in the community need to do that. You know, need to be nicer in the community. And again, yes, it's ironic.
People come to me and say that that they've watched that video and started helping other people because of that video. So it was a good video to do, and it worked.
Right, that's fucking beautiful.
We can.
You are.
Oh Lord. She's a
Obama of DCUO.
Wow.
Who said that?
Wow.
Yes, we can, people. No. Yes, we can.
Orbit doesn't have the haters to be the Obama of DCUO.
Yes, he does.
I do.
First off,
I have got haters.
Where?
Dude, Natural White? Where? You're gonna count Natural White as a hater?
No, that no chavs guy seems to give me grief every now and again.
Why is he giving you grief?
He gives everyone grief.
Oh Lord Jesus! But his name is No Chavs. Why would he give you grief?
His name is something like No Chavs, and it's obviously a fake account, and he's got Smile's picture.
Oh, that guy! That guy's hilarious, though.
Yeah, that guy.
I think he's jumped on one of my videos and given me shit before, and it was funny. But it was funny, so I just laughed at it.
He's literally everywhere.
Oh man, you got haters. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? I got motherfuckers. What did Chav say the other day? Oh, looks like the accident didn't take you out permanently, or some shit like that. Like, really? You gonna come after my accident? Really? That's what we doing over a video game? You bitch, you? Okay, gotcha. I can't tell you what I told him over the Twitters because you would get DMC'd on the video for bullying, you know. But he got an earful. Hey man, shouts out to my son. I mean, his daughter.
Oh damn!
You know, it is what it is. But you know, when you say you got haters, and when you say you the Obama of the EU, you know what? You could be the Obama of the EU server. You could do that. You could be that. But step your hater game up. I'm just saying.
Why would I do that?
Because if you only got 15 haters, I'm gonna need you to get 18 before the end of the summertime. And out there, if you ain't got somebody to hate, feel free to hate on me. You can say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is, bitch.
Jeez. I reckon I got more than 15.
Biscuits.
So, Aphrodite, how's your week been?
Really nice.
Really nice. You're living in the UK now, yeah?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet. I was going to say, it's been raining.
No,
It was a miserable time to move.
No, it was nice weather over here.
Show off.
Yeah, like 30 degrees and that. Not even joking. Except for today.
What is that in Fahrenheit?
Yesterday
That's
I
hot.
went out.
Need something in it?
Okay. Because 30 degrees to us sounds fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's in Celsius. We do Fahrenheit over here. Yeah.
That's what I just said.
37 Celsius. That's actually pretty warm.
Yeah, that is pretty warm. Like, I don't know. Warm. Sunbathing warm. That's good.
Wow. Very
Yeah.
nice. 70
So,
degrees
what are you been up
sunbathing.
to,
Nice.
Lewis?
You.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Here comes in the regular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we get Hero on the podcast?
Huh? I don't think that's a good idea.
I think that's a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea today.
Can we get who on the podcast?
I really don't think it's a good idea today.
Wait, who is he talking about getting on the podcast now?
Hero.
Oh, he wants to stir the shit. I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm gonna give you this warning, and I'm gonna let y'all make the decision. Understand? Like before we got on the podcast, you feel what I'm saying? Sorry, American Hero, I'm gonna have to call you out on this. I mean, not American Hero. Superpatriot. Well, who is the American Hero? We already know.
The real
You want
American.
right. You want to make sure that this wasn't the all drama podcast. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
If you invite American Hero, it will become the all drama podcast, and I will probably not shut up. That's your warning.
That's a great idea.
That's your warning. Whatever y'all want to do, you know it'll be entertaining. You know, I'll bring the phone.
I vote yes. Fran votes yes. Orbit.
We can talk about that later
Oh,
when we get to that.
I don't eat American Hero.
The hell you don't.
But first of all, I want to show a quick clip to everybody.
I know what it is as well.
What is it?
You haven't got the foggiest idea what this is. It's not the natural white one.
Oh,
That's what you thought it was, weren't you?
Oh, your kill of the
Yeah.
week.
No, none of that. Right. It's none of that.
It's like we're showing clips. I
Yeah.
mean, fuck. I show clips of my cat.
Listen to this, everybody. Listen to this.
Because I'm announcing my
I don't
retirement
hear anything.
from DCUO.
yeah.
Drum roll, please.
The way it is.
Can't take the hate. What?
Oh man, you're gonna be a bit behind on this stream.
I can see it. It's good.
Oh, you're playing my video?
Drum roll, please.
I still don't know what's going on.
You're not watching the stream.
I don't have the link for the stream. I just found out you were doing the stream a fucking minute ago.
But, so Super, why don't you tell us what that was about? Announcing your retirement for the first 5 minutes, and I had like party poppers going, all kinds. I had some,
First of all, like I said in my reply to you on that video, okay, you need to save all your celebrating energy for the time when you're able to do a single push-up without crying.
Wow. But he wears too small shirts.
Second of all, I'm submitting, judging by a lot of people's reactions to that video, I am submitting that to the Oscar Academy.
to be fair,
Because
it was believable.
I sold so many people on that.
No, yeah.
And
Hold up, the worst part is I bet you're still selling them, even after you're saying that you're not.
oh yeah,
I don't believe it. I don't believe him, but I believe him in the video.
I'm still getting tells. From people. They're like, "Oh, what the hell, man? You had me. You know, it's like, but Yeah, that was just. I mean, that was mostly a response. I mean, it wasn't just a hero. I mean, Hero's not the only one who has posted up. I'm done. I'm not playing no more video or done anything like that. I mean, there's been a couple of others that have done it, and I was just like, it was getting ridiculous. It was getting ridiculous because, I mean, one. Nobody really outright quits this game. Even people who delete, like I said in that video, even people who delete their tunes don't quit the game because they can get those tunes back still. So it's not like, we're never going to see American Hero on DCUO again. He's going to come back. The past 24 hours is proof evident that he's eventually going to be coming back. I mean, the guy's
too much.
The guy's uploaded more videos in the past 24 hours than he has since he quit DCUO, and all 3 of those videos have been about DCUO. So I mean, he's coming back. I mean, everybody else that says they've quit, they're going to come back eventually, and if they don't, they don't. I mean, it's no real tears off. I'm not shedding any tears over it. All right, first of all, American Heroes in the chat, everybody who's not watching the stream. I did not call you a liar. I did.
I did.
Go back in my video and point out to me exactly the time spot where I called you a liar. All right?
Can somebody give me the link to the stream,
because
please?
It did not happen. I did not call you a liar.
It's twitch.tv/Orbit.
I said you deleted your tune, Hero, but you can get it back. I didn't call you a liar. Get that straight. Once again, we go back to the same issue we had the last time you were on this podcast. You don't listen for shit. You don't stop and listen to anybody. You want to sit in this chat and say you don't argue like Nimbus and talk over people? Let's go back and let's revisit that last podcast that you were on. And what were you doing that whole time? Arguing and talking over me, interrupting me the whole damn time. To the point where I had to cut 15 minutes of the audio out of that podcast because shit got so thick in it. No, you're not getting on this podcast. You want to get a voice. You want to make a voice for yourself on this? Make another video or go fucking suck up to Count Chocula again. I'm done with you, Hero. Done. I made that video as a joke, man.
Hey.
It was a joke, man, and you got sensitive. You say I'm not about the DCUO beef. I don't think you're about the DCUO beef because you know what? Your skin's too thin for it, son. I'm done. Next subject, please.
Look, hey, Hero, I invited you on the podcast, 2 weeks ago? You ain't want to get on the podcast back then. Now you want to get on the podcast because you want to get some heat, son? You're not getting as many views and whatever since the last time we had that discussion, son? I called you on the podcast already. You said no. You bitched out. So, I mean, it is what it is.
So I saw Crappy
Next
Heels.
subject.
Crappy Heels.
Yeah, Crappy. So Crappy. Crappy posted up a video, too. He got the joke. He posted up a video making fun of it, too. Kind of laughing at it all, trying to get on the bandwagon with it. But, yeah, it was, it was all a joke. I don't know why, he got all sensitive about it. Nimbus,
you got us all booty now. That's all it is.
Yeah, and and Hero, you crying over me freaking posting a video poking fun at you about quitting. That's not crazy? Whatever, man. 3 videos in 12 hours just about me fucking poking fun at you. Get over yourself.
And how many videos that he actually originated with?
That's some
wasn't those videos like Johnny Bravo, the Boondocks?
That's some smile before death shit right there.
That is some smile before chaff shit.
Anyways.
What is a joke is you telling people that you won 20 times and I won only once. Bitch, you already know it was 16 and 4. I should have I would have recorded that shit if I known you would have bitched out like you doing right now. Because I love exposing bitches. I love doing that shit. Matter of fact, I think I might vote for this dude to get on the podcast so I can curse him out in person again. Because see, all I have to do, Hero, because I still have the screenshots from the Skype chat that we had, is post that Skype chat. As a matter of fact, I think I will, because you bitching out a little bit too hard, son. You being too big of a bitch. Now I could post that shit with us just talking by ourselves. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that yet, because I wanted to make sure you started talking all the shit that you're doing right now. You feel me? So, whatever you want to do is whatever you want to do. But you already know I beat you 16 motherfucking times. Oh, because I lost the orbit, I can't PvP no more. Okay, gotcha. See, but Orbit did on your character what you couldn't do on your character. And fuck you, DJ Max. Your mouth is annoying.
Nimbus voice is annoying. I'm behind a computer screen.
Anyways, next subject. Let's move on. Like I said, it was all done in jokes. It's all done.
I told you it'll be the drama podcast if this little bitch gets brought up again.
Yeah, it was all done in jokes. It's all done in fun. You know, people take. Well, you know, it cracks me up. People take shit just way too seriously sometimes, I guess. Anyways.
He said he beat me. I'm gonna make videos.
Speaking of videos.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of videos, did you guys see what DCO uploaded on their YouTube channel this week?
An awful lot.
An awful lot.
Oh.
An awful lot. Do you want me to?
Now,
do you want
are
me to
you are you saying it's awful, or are you just saying it's an awful lot?
I watched one video and it's very good.
You watched one.
And it was
Okay.
very, and it was very
I think you should explain to the Theos out there that didn't see the video.
Well, actually, it was a yeah.
No, I told you I'm boycotting Friday Night Legends because they boycotted me.
Well,
so
no,
it is what it is.
It wasn't Friday Night Legends, and in fact, it wasn't even their video content. It wasn't even content they recorded.
Oh, you talk about the content that you are? Oh, I saw that.
Yep, me and Trex.
So back to the Theos, you bastard at Orbit, dog. You don't have American Heroes character to jump on no more. You got to use your own. You don't get to talk shit no more. Shit.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What is he talking about?
Orbit,
What are you talking
continuously
about?
talking sport.
Where's this come from?
No, we'll talk again. This is the drama podcast. What was going on the DCUO thing?
Well, a while back, Maps and the guys at SOE, they reached out to me and Trexlite and asked us to put together some tutorial videos. If we'd be willing to put together some tutorial videos for them, short, like 30-second tutorial videos, around 30 seconds at most for them. And they gave us a list of specific things that they wanted tutorial videos of. And so me and Trex, for about 2 months straight, worked on them. He did all the voiceover work. He did all the voice work for him. But we split the videos up, for as far as, recording and all that for, the content of the video itself. And we put together these videos, and they released them into a tutorial playlist on DCUO.
Do you want me to show it on the
Yeah, they released them into
show that.
a playlist on DCUO's YouTube channel. And these are some of the videos that are going to be used for the DCUO app that they're working on to release for, I think it's for Android and iOS, I think that they're releasing it out on.
So they've got the tutorial videos playlist now with 79 videos in. Did you do all 79 videos? You and
No. Well, there's a few more that need to be uploaded. There's actually about 100 total. Like I said, we split the list me and him, we split the list up between the videos that we wanted to do and videos that we felt that, who was able to do the video better, and who had more knowledge on the subject. That's how we basically split them up. So, I did all the PvP and the R&D ones, because Trex doesn't PvP much, and he definitely doesn't mod his gear. He's come on.
Jesus!
He's said that multiple times. He doesn't want to mod his gear because he doesn't like the whole farming thing.
It's perfect though, because you can literally, if you're new to the game, come to this and click on everything you need to know and learn it in seconds. Let me just play one quick. Let's do sorcery powers. See what this is. I mean, I haven't
With the
seen
sorcery power set, you can play in the DPS role and the healer role, using the power of magic to summon creatures like the Watcher and to curse your enemies with abilities such as Condemn.
So it gives
With
you
the light power
oh,
set,
moved on to
you
that.
can play in the DPS role and the controller role. To defeat your enemies, you'll create light constructs like Strafing Run and Light Claws and combo them with other light abilities.
But basically, you know, I mean, it's just like, you know, little quick videos, you know, explain, you know, like, you know, what sorcery does, you know, as a deep, you know, as a healer or a DPS. I can't hear it right now.
Yeah, but it's all there.
But yeah, I mean, they're all like nice, quick little videos and all that. I mean, it's all basic. You know, it's like starting stuff. You know, it's like, you know, the basic information. You know, on, you know, it's like, you know, so I've got, you know, like videos up there, me showing, you know, like, you know, blocking, you know, tapping with melee, you know, tapping with range, stuff like that, just to help out all the new players coming into the game. I don't know if you know, they haven't approached us or anything yet, as far as doing any more videos, like more advanced tutorial videos or anything like that. But I'm sure they've got that in mind, because that was some of the critiques that's been going on the forums with people talking about this playlist, saying that, you know, so what about, you know, this part of, you know, control, this aspect of controlling, you know, the crowd controls, or what about, you know, what do you do, you know, teach people about, you know, reason why they can't CC an ad is because it's got control resistance up because it's been CC too much and everything. And so I mean, you know, I'm sure stuff like that's probably going to get added to another list, and they'll, you know, reach out to somebody to do those videos for them. And they'll get added onto that tutorial list and playlist and added onto the app whenever that app does come out.
I'm just wondering why why didn't Jens do it, or for example.
Well, Jens actually answered that question. They wanted to basically, you know, like farm it out to people in the community they knew had a knowledge of the content, had a knowledge of the, you know, the mechanics and everything, and were able to put together a good video explaining it all.
Not me then.
Well, no, because all you do is post Earth DPS, you know, PvP videos. That's all you do.
Perfect.
Against the people's champion on other people's characters. Shots fired.
You know what I think it was, though? I think they saw that video of you fighting Ivy Seeker, and the other one of you fighting Natural White. That's probably why they passed.
Wow.
Jeez.
Did they talk about the one where he lost to Chav? Did they show that one?
Which one?
You know which one.
No, I don't, my friend.
Oh, he whooped your ass that bad you don't remember?
I remember him whooping your ass.
Chav has never beat me ever. He's never stepped on the NA server other than when he was on Double E Audio trying to perpetrate with me and American Theo. Whooping my ass? Nah, son. We got footage of him beating you. I don't even want to big up that dude though. Fuck that guy. Everybody knows you were taking it easy on him. So I'm gonna strike that from the record. Man, I got a whole. I love this Twitch stuff. I got a whole chat room of my fans just all up in this bitch. My fans,
Nimbus, you suck. Please fight me.
I love this.
This is not the People's Podcast. This is the Nimbus Hate Club this week.
This is the Nimbus Hate Club. I love it.
Hosted by Orbit and Superpatriot.
My haters love me. My haters love me.
You should do your.
Shouts out to Elder Soder actually in the game. Like, I'm in the game right now. Shouts out to Elder Soder trying to teabag me, but just like these bitches talk about, and all Nimbus does is fly. This dude's trying to like fly up to teabag me, but he can't because he's not a flyer. Hashtag non-flyer problems.
I think you should actually start arranging that, Nimbus. If you had your own Twitch and you arranged a time, you'd have at least 100 haters come to view.
Oh my god!
And just hate.
Nah,
my
actually,
God.
and here's the thing. See, I don't give haters what they want usually. I just get on that bitch and play like Don't Starve or something like that, and then nobody will show up. I'll play some Trine or Zombies Ate My Neighbors or some shit. No one would show up.
We want to see you on DCUO. You're my life, Nimbus.
Like this DJ fan bastard. He's like,
Then show me a video of you beating somebody.
I show him a video of you beating somebody.
You beat a healer. Yeah, I'll see that.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Boom.
Shut the fuck up. I beat somebody. Go play. Oh man.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. I think I'm gonna go into Gotham right now and go fight just random people.
But
If y'all on right now and y'all go to Gotham, y'all gonna see me. What's happening?
But speaking of hate, though, I mean, it's funny with those tutorial videos because I mean those videos are actually getting hate on the forums.
Oh Jesus! What? Why?
Well, because they don't cover like and I don't take all of it as hate because it's people critiquing it. But I mean a lot of them are getting on there saying, well, this is completely useless to me. Well, yeah, because you've been playing for 3 years and you already know this stuff. But people just start and don't. So this is going to help them out. And then there's people saying, well, you could have elaborated on this. You could have gone into more detail on it. I was like, well, there's only so much you can say in 30 seconds about something. Especially when you're only supposed to be given the basics. And then of course you got the people that go in there and they the first couple of posts I got no problem taking as critiquing constructive critiquing and criticism and all that. I'm good with that. But when you try and when you say the same thing across about a dozen posts about how this video is bad because of this, and you do it like a dozen times, that's when you're just bashing on it. So yeah, I mean they are getting some hate because they're not as advanced as people were hoping. But I mean it's a starter's guide.
Advanced, like an intermediate playlist and advanced playlist and so on and so forth.
My question is, why aren't the people that's complaining about it making their own videos?
That's been brought up to some of those people.
Mm-hmm. I think they should. I'm not gonna sit here and critique any of you guys' videos, or Balkan's videos, or anybody else's that I have a problem with if I can't make a better video myself. When I critique Chad's video about being a mental DPS, I made a mental DPS video. So if anybody has any problems with that, nut up and make your own. Straight up. If you're gonna sit there and cry and bitch about it, how about you do it yourself? I think you did a great job, honestly. For the subject content and what y'all were talking about. But if people have a problem with it, they can easily make their own.
There's no video ever made without one person or another hating on it.
Oh yeah,
I believe you. Yeah. Unless you disable the comments, and then they'll hate on that.
Exactly. That Secret Millionaire got quite a few dislikes. There's just videos you.
Well, that's because you didn't give the money to them. You selfish bastard. Exactly. Why didn't you give money to them too?
How come you weren't on when I was on? Fuck you, Orbit. You suck.
Why didn't you randomly group up with me and run content with me?
Like you know me from Adam or Eve.
Yeah.
Shit, this video is getting haters now, but that's not my fault, but it's because of me. It's because of me. Y'all, I wish I could see the smile on my face when I see the love that I get through your hate. It is hilarious. How about one of y'all ask me a candid question right now, and I'll answer it. Anything. And I add, what color is my drawers? Anything.
Who, us or them?
Them.
Okay.
That and ask Aphrodite. Where's Aphrodite? Aphrodite. Would you like to weigh in on the Aphrodite's not in the call? The fuck? Where did she go?
I don't know. Just slipped out. Wow. So yeah.
Just kind of snuck off.
It's kind of yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of left. She's not even in the chat.
The regulars.
I'd also like to know why nobody's in Gotham trying to fight me. All these people talk about,
I want to 1v1 you.
I'm all up in Gotham. Just trying to, like, where am I right now? I'm
on
my way to.
Don't let me log my villain and kick your ass. Live.
Dog, you log in your villain, I will fucking destroy you because you got 15 ass whoopings coming.
You don't know how strong my villain is now.
Hey, I'd like to find out. Log into that bastard.
Fully geared. fully geared. Fully geared.
fully geared in T1.
No.
The green gear.
No.
Basely.
Fully.
Fully geared T1. Basely. Come at me, bro.
Full tier 4 with level 6 mods.
Let's go.
In your face.
Get them on. Get them on. Let's go.
Face.
In my face. Get them on. Let's go. Let's do what it do.
In your face.
Oh,
Right.
why is this dude? There's no farming on my server, villain.
DJ Max has a question for you. Nimbus,
What's the question?
Nimbus, why are you so beast?
Because, it's real simple being beast. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy to be a beast. All you have to do is you have to get Theos to do your dirty work for you. So you can focus on the things that really matter, like, running successful leagues and whatnot. Things of that nature. But why am I so beast? I read Sun Tzu, The Art of War. I read the Hagakure. I fight this game as if it was a war, and I'm going to fight you not just by fighting you, but I'm going to fight you with my mental mind. That's how I got Theo to quit the game. That's how I get most of my enemies' asses busted. It is what it is. Had a dude just tried to supercharge me and lost. It was hilarious. And now there's 4 of them after me, and now I'm running. Because there's no dishonor in running if there's more than 2 of them.
Not as beast as
It goes from a duel to a hunt. Well, I'm not a tank, you bastard. I don't have a built-in pet.
C2 DCUO wants me to log in and kill you on live stream.
I want to see this villain that you got. Straight up. It's going to be another 15-0.
It's powerful, mate. It is powerful. That's all you need.
Dark Side Orbit.
It's
I don't believe you actually have one. I don't believe it exists. I mean, you needed American Hero to beat me.
I used to be in what's that league called? What's the big league?
Black Armada.
No.
It's like everybody was in Black Armada.
One Piece.
Like everybody
was
in Black Armada.
I used to be.
You used to be in what? One Piece.
Oh, yeah?
It was either one. Who's Sam?
I am Sam.
Yeah, I am Sam. That's one.
Is that One Piece leader?
That's One Piece. You was in One Piece too, and I let you beat me. Oh, that's your ass, man.
Yeah, I was briefly in One Piece, but I think I may have been kicked from the league.
I'm finna say, because like everybody on the US server is in Black Armada. Like me and Superpatriot is in Black Armada. They just don't know.
That's like the DC Infinite of US, right?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Everybody's.
I did get invited in that league once, and I literally did sit there and try to scroll down the whole league list, and I was just sitting here for it felt like an hour. It was probably more like 10 minutes, but it felt like an hour.
And would you believe I logged on earlier? There's no one in there right now.
There's no
one. There's no less than 4,000 people in Black Armada, and I'm not exaggerating or joking. I'm serious. One day I'm really gonna have to log on to one of my characters in that bitch and just scroll down for 2 hours, so y'all can understand.
Yeah, have you? I actually did that. What's that video called? Life in DC Infinite or something like that. A video like that, and I literally opened the league list up and scroll down. Have you seen that?
I think I did see that, yeah.
It goes on forever, and I speed the video up. You gotta watch that. Watch it.
I'm gonna have to peep that out, definitely.
Yeah, watch it. It's hilarious.
You should. I would say link it in the chat, but I linked the video in the chat, and DC Fan isn't looking at it. because DC fan already knew that I made him look stupid. But it is what it is. You know, you should link it in the Skype chat or tweet it. You can tweet it on your Twitter, which is going to be in the doobly-doo. Yes, do that.
Quick. It's not going to take too long to find it.
Oh wait, you can. Oh, you have the technology. You can play it.
I am like Zordon from the Power Rangers, whatever his name is.
So you need teenagers with attitudes.
Wow.
It says Zord. I didn't know you was old enough to remember that shit.
Yeah, I used to love the Power Rangers. My experience at DC Infinite 2 years ago. Just quick show up the message of the day. See, that's what they have the candidate, the lowest rank could invite anyone. Could invite people.
Same with Black Armada.
Yeah, so then you just... And I've got elevator music as we go down. Are you watching it on the stream?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it now, yeah. There's going to be a slight lag, but yeah. Orbit Full Metal Heroes. Like, how are you playing two characters at once?
I was on a friend's character.
Oh, okay. So your friend was on your character?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes slow for the online people, so when I'm going slow, that's everyone online. And it just goes on for ages. It's like 50 something online. And then I speed it up to the thing. But it's going to be a while so we can move on to the conversation and just have this on in the background.
Right. Every vid I've seen of Nimbus, the way he fights is exactly like a noob. But I have about 300-400 videos of me actually winning fights. So I guess fighting like a noob is where it's at. Okay, thanks.
Every video I've seen is like a noob. But I love him.
Half these motherfuckers got Nimbus Show underoos on right now. The other half, Superpatriot underoos. Eating Orbit cereal. Orbit, what flavor would be your cereal, actually?
What do you mean?
Fruit Loops.
If you had your own, we all have our own merchandise. You know what I'm saying? If you had your flavor of breakfast cereal that you sell in the orbitshop.com, not real website, what flavor would your cereal be?
Well, what's yours?
Oh, mine is chocolate. Chocolate Justice.
Chocolate Justice.
Chocolate Justice with marshmallow boots. Because
probably,
so go ahead.
It's tricky. Maybe,
Alright, we'll come back to you. Superpatriot.
Maybe like a cookie. Like, you know, they've got like those cookie crisps.
Mm-hmm.
Like those little cookie biscuits. They're quite nice.
Oh, Cookie Crisp. I haven't had that. Superpatriot. What flavor is the Superpatriot cereal?
Let's see, man. I don't know, man. So, I mean, what kind of a flavor do you give, a cereal that would be, based off, the real American hero?
Well, and look,
you'd be more of like a golden nuggets.
Golden nuggets? What? I'm just so long as you didn't say golden years, man. I was going to kick your ass. You said that.
Wow. Golden nuggets.
Wow. He's trying to say you old. But Bluebell has this ice cream, which is like a red, white, and blue flavor. Right. And it's like blueberries, blueberries, strawberries, and vanilla. It's the best thing I've put in my mouth since American Hero's mom. It's so delicious.
Dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it is deliciousable. You need to put that cream in your mouth.
This league list is still going down, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. Do you see this? And he spat it out. Do you see this? And the funny thing is, I honestly think Black Armada is about 4 times this size. I'm not joking. I will put my PlayStation on that shit.
Well, this is a 2-year-old video. So
Right. Oh shit, and you're right.
Are they still around?
yeah, they're still around.
I mean,
So
they've
who
got to be
knows?
still around.
Who
Just by
knows?
laws of averages, they have to still be around. Just by the Pythagorean theorem, they're still around. Fuck. I think I said that wrong, but whatever. That theory where, because there's so many universes that at least one has to have life on it, whatever that theory is. Can somebody tell me that in the chat box what theory that I'm speaking of? Or are y'all still hating on me?
And they talk to you.
Yep, they still hating on me. Latest comment. I bet y'all can't tell me what the capital of y'all fucking states is, but y'all can tell when the last time Nimbus had a 1v1, huh? Ignorant bitches. Like, I love the people that actually support me, but oh my god, the haters. They really do it for me. It's like my ego too big. When I tell people in real life, yeah, I'm an internet celebrity, they're like, how many haters you got? I'm like, oh son. Let me show you.
So there we go. It's a long video.
That is ridiculous. How long is that video? Like 5 fucking minutes of scrolling. Yeah.
And half is it 2 times?
You what?
Shit. What would Aphrodite cereal taste like? Excuse me.
Aphrodite cereal would probably taste like unicorns and pixie dust.
What does that taste like?
I have no idea.
Shit, that sounds tastes like drugs. What the fuck? Tastes like raves in the early 2000s. You start chewing on a cereal, it sounds like dubstep. What the fuck?
See, all right, all you guys in the chat, I mean, look, y'all in there, you're hating all that, and it's funny, and it's funny that you guys are taking Nimbus so damn seriously that you're taking all this time out of your lives to sit there and just talk about how shitty he is. But seriously, do you guys not? It's like y'all don't get the joke. It's like people, it's like a joke has been told that's gone way over your heads, and it's not funny anymore if it has to be explained to you.
It's still funny to me. I don't know what the fuck.
I know it's still funny to you. It's just so frustrating, man, to see people get so freaking upset over shit. I mean,
but here's the thing, like Superpatriot, I wonder if some of them actually get the joke, but are taking the joke extra far,
and they're running with it. I mean,
and they're running with it.
If they're running
like
with
hipsters.
it, that's fucking. That's if they're running with it, that's fantastic. I mean, by all means, run with it. I mean, I run with it, but I mean, it's like it's like the people that I get hate from on Orbit's videos when I get on there and I call him a skinny bitch. Orbit don't get mad at that shit, but other people do. Shut up, SP, you suck. You're just jealous.
You don't have as many views as Orbit does.
You're just jealous. He's got more subs than you, SP. He's not skinny. He's beef. Whatever, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry to laugh until non-beefness, but
yeah. I mean, it's like
Jesus.
I mean, do you get upset when I get on there and I say, you wear, children's small T-shirts?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
No,
see, I wish you had a soundboard, because this is where you would play the sad piano music.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. And that's the thing too, dude. I was like, some of these videos I've seen people posting about them, saying their goodbyes and farewell DCUO and shit like that. I'm picturing the entire time. I'm hearing it in the back of my head. I'm hearing the Lonely Man theme from the end of Incredible Hulk. Yeah, when he's he's hitchhiking down the road and all you hear is that sad fucking piano music, and I'm like, good God, man.
Tears rolling down their eyes that they wipe away with their Superpatriot underoos.
And like I said in my video, it's attention whoring. My video is attention whoring, but I'm calling out attention whoring by attention whoring. It's like
It's like DCUO Inception.
Yeah.
Hashtag DCUO Inception. Somebody's gonna make that league now. Watch.
Inception? I think there is a league of that already.
DCUO Inception.
I think there's an Inception league.
Because I mean, all I had to do was call this league Disco Biscuits, and voila, Disco Biscuits.
Yeah, Disco
Biscuits
was made. Oh.
It is. Look, I grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced real bullying. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced people that actually have the balls to step to me, not 12-year-old kids that's behind a computer screen. It's like,
oh, well, Nimbus sucks. Nimbus is terrible.
So whenever I get to do this and play the game that I want to play the way that I want to play it, and so many people react to it, it builds my ego all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to be cool with me, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to go the whole bullying route. You know what I'm saying? But even if you do, I still look when the Miz on WWE, because I get my character from that. When the Miz from the WWE says, I love my haters love me, I really believe that. I really believe that was it DJ Max, DJ Fan, all the other DJs, Kim Tachi that wrote the fucking paragraph about me earlier. I believe that I would never write a paragraph about any of you because I don't care about you that much in my life. So understand how appreciative I am for you doing that for me. One day y'all understand. One day. I'm trying to learn y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I might retire one day myself and walk away with the whole lonely man theme.
Yeah, I mean,
over a video game.
But I mean, I just don't get, I mean, seriously, I mean, I get on Orbit's channel, I freaking, joke and say shit at him. Last night, me and Crappy Heels, I mean, haven't really got along, for a while, but I mean, me and him were joking back and forth to each other last night on Twitter because neither one of us could get on the damn game because of the login issues last night. And, we were joking around, and then all of a sudden, I start seeing all these videos pop up from Hero, and I'm like, is he mad? The first one I thought was funny, and then we even joked back and forth a little bit. We even joked on PSN, a quick little joke. I mean, I because I get he's all about saying this bra stuff, don't be mad, bra, and like that. So I'm like, letting him know, dude, I'm just joking around, but I'm saying, I say, are you mad, bra? Just letting them know it's just a fucking joke, man. I'm not fucking, I'm not calling you out. I'm not calling you a liar. That's for damn sure. I didn't call him a liar.
Hey guys, American Hero, don't be mad, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sounded like him then.
I know. I was like,
because American Hero sprung forth from my loins. Of course, he sounds like me. Hey guys, American Hero. I'm mad at Nimbus because Nimbus made a comment about me, and I'm just mad.
That's awesome. It sounds just like
the American Hero. American Hero is me 2 years ago. American Hero is me 10 years ago when I was college age and messing with the fine bellies. When American Hero grows up, he will grow up to be me, a giant Cleveland Black Mario looking ass whooper on DCUO. That's his fate. So him being mad at me is hilarious to me because he is me. See, the reason I'm doing that is because whenever American Hero talks and he's trying to think of something, he will either go, or he will go, watch. Everybody that knows American Hero, dying laughing right now.
We know.
Hey guys, American Hero.
Okay, DJ Max, he's got a question for you, Orbit. But I mean, DJ Max, he's got a question for Orbit. But he's wanting to know. Real question. He's wanting to know what is the next Legends character after Supergirl? Orbit.
Super Nimbus Josh.
Ooh.
Super Nimbus Josh.
I already got an aura,
dude. If they, could you imagine that if they did like like a DBZ fusion of Superpatriot and Nimbus Yosh?
Holy shit, that's too much justice. Servers would crash hourly. There's too much justice on the server. Too much justice. Oh,
But
Patriot, yo, it's too much
no,
justice.
Seriously, DJ Maxo, I don't think Orbit could really answer that question because I mean I don't even know. I have no idea.
He doesn't even know he's a GM.
No, I'm not a GM. God. I hate that shit.
Oh man.
You are a GM.
No, I'm not. If I was a GM, bad things would have happened to you already.
Super Patriot, like don't let him fool you. Super Patriot can literally pause DCUO. He can hit the start button and fuck everything
What
up.
was it?
Oh, man.
my
The next
goodness.
legend character. Have they released Superboy yet? Are they gonna release him?
I don't know.
I don't want any characters like that. I want a proper character.
Like
Superboy wouldn't be a proper character?
Superboy.
Question mark?
Superboy is too similar to Supergirl and Superman and
there's a lot of Krypton.
Oh, you mean like
Yeah,
a
there's-
Kryptonian?
yeah. There's too many Kryptonians.
There is a lot of Kryptonians, but they do have kind of, they switch up a little bit. But shit, in the beginning, every fucking body was gadgets.
I want
Every
Green
fucking
Arrow
body.
for a bow person. We have no bow. We need Green Arrow in there.
Well, another gadget character? Is that what you're saying?
No, a bow and arrow person.
A bow and arrow person, and
Green
what,
Arrow?
what would his job
Green Arrow?
be?
Red Arrow.
Yeah.
Right, again, what would his job be?
Dream, what would his job be?
What would his power set be? Just all arrow attacks?
Well, I don't know. I'm not the developer, mate.
Of course not.
I'm sure-
See,
I'm sure-
because
I'm
Green
sure-
Arrow is a gadget.
Well, I'm
And
sure-
there's a fuckload of gadgets already.
I'm sure you could look in at the Spectre mission, though, where you're going through and you're fighting alongside Green Arrow in that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure he'd have some of the similar power moves and everything right there. I want to see the Flash.
Now that's
Yeah, I want
I
to see.
want to see the
Deathstroke.
Flash. I want to see Flash and Zoom. Deathstroke and Green Arrow would be good ads too. I
we
think
have yet to have
Deathstroke.
a super speed character, correct?
I would buy Deathstroke all day long, twice.
Mhm,
Everybody, there'll be so many goddamn Deathstrokes.
yeah.
One-handed.
So
chop, chop.
now,
chop.
I mean, I know we've talked about this on the show before and all that, but I gotta go back to it because it's something that's I know it's near and dear to all of our hearts here on the podcast, and it's this work in progress thread for what's next for PvP. Have you guys seen this?
I have not, sir.
I know. Me
No,
and
I
Orbit have
haven't.
talked about. I know me and Orbit have talked about it.
I haven't seen it myself.
All right.
I'm too busy, getting my weight up so I can fight Orbit again one day.
I'm trying to be a good
You need
PvPer.
Well,
you need
here's
some
the
protein
thing.
shakes and
Here's
you
the
need to be
thing.
training twice a day.
No, push
Let
ups,
me ask-
sit ups.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you both a question. What do you miss about the golden days, the good old days of PvP? What do you miss the most?
Being able to see attacks as they hit me instead of clipping. If you want me to be perfectly honest with you, other than that, I don't know how you want me to answer.
The clipping's always been there. The clipping's always been there.
Then you're right.
Being able
Well, all
to
right.
queue for every map that I want to queue for.
Oh,
That's the
shit.
one
All
thing I
right.
miss.
Remember that?
Let me specify.
That was
Let me
fun.
specify, because Nimbus was more towards what I'm trying to get at than what you are, Orbit.
You asked me a question and I answered it.
All right, so let me specify on what do you miss most about the combat mechanics for PvP?
Being able to block really fast to teabag people.
They did nerf Teabag. I missed that.
Right. Okay. All right. What else? What else is there? I mean, you miss being able to break out when you had power.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right. Do you miss a controller being able to hit you as hard as a healer can, or a DPS can?
I don't remember that shit.
I don't remember that.
Do you miss being able to go toe to toe with or do you miss? All right, let me better phrase that. Do you miss a controller and controller stance being able to go toe to toe with you in tank stance?
Oh yeah.
Saying, do you
No,
miss that?
I don't miss that.
Right.
And-
So you like the current RPS system that they have in place with
yeah,
the
I
roll
do.
buffs
Yeah.
and the roll advantages and everything.
Yeah.
Well, they're talking about getting rid of that.
I'm all for it. All for that.
I don't like that idea.
I
don't like that idea either.
Look, y'all two tanks over there. No, I've
here's the
actually
thing.
talked about this earlier.
Here's the thing, though, Nimbus. All right.
Go ahead.
I completely am for a healer being able to smack me around as a tank. I'm completely for that.
Mm-hmm.
I am for that just as much as I'm for a tank being able to smack around a controller and a controller being able to smack around a healer.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because it's a balanced system. It's a balanced system. All right. Tanks can roll debuff controllers. Healers can roll debuff tanks. Controllers can roll debuff healers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way the rock, paper, scissors system works. What the changes they're talking about doing, the changes they're talking about doing is going to completely just demolish the RPS system.
They'll still have the 55% damage bonus there, right?
No. These are the changes, all right, they're talking. These are the plan changes they have right here. Okay, I'm going to go through the whole list. All right, they're going to fully separate PvE from PvP, which I think is good.
Right.
I think is good. You know, you're not going to be able to wear PvE gear in PvP anymore. Basically, kind of like where you can't wear PvP into PvE.
Yeah, that's good.
Right?
Yeah, they should have done
That's fine. But that's also going to include, they're going to disallow the use of colas, buffs, trinkets, or damage consumables that are not specifically created for PvP. So basically what they're going to do is, and I'm hoping that they do it, the healing colas are going to be standard equipment, so they'll make it sure that they are easy to get, so you don't have to go broke supporting a cola habit. So basically you're going to have what they're talking about doing is having a permanent cola in your loadout, kind of like we do in Legends. You know?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have that instead. Which, okay, I can work with that. All right. PvP damage consumables, buff consumables, and trinkets remain up in the air. They're interested in knowing what we'd have to say. My thing is, all right, if we can get equivalent consumables, buffs, and trinkets to what we get from PvE, I'm fine with that. I think they should do that right there. So, like, I can, go get a freaking DPS trinket from a PvP vendor that increases my precision by 761.
Right.
Something like that.
I don't think it'll be as high as the PvE. If they're going to do that.
It may not. But I mean, but something comparable. You know what I'm saying? What else they're talking about doing here? Let's see here. All PvE gear will be disabled in PvP arenas. I'm fine with that. Mm-hmm. If you're now, here's something right here that I think is fishy, and I don't know if they've actually gone in detail discussing this. If your stats don't meet minimum requirements for PvP participation, all your stats will be automatically set to the equivalent of entry-level PvP gear. So basically, you can still queue up for PvP even if you don't have PvP gear. Your stats will be automatically adjusted for it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either because I
don't like. No, you're giving people free stats.
Yeah.
What? No, you have to work for it, just like we did.
Right, but I mean, now we're going to start seeing like we do in Legends. You know how sometimes you queue up for Legends and all that, and there'll be somebody on the other team, or if say you're pugging 4s, and somebody on your team queues in, he's a level 10. That means we're going to start seeing level 10s in arenas also.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's going to work out very well for those poor level 10s with only 3 powers on our loadout bar. Let's see. They're also going this. Now, this is the part that I really have issue with. All right, and this is for all you guys out there. You say I'm just, this is for you, Major Douche. They're in the chat saying that I'm just, one of the devs' yes men, because I'm completely against these changes here that they're talking about doing. All right, they're going to bring roles closer to each other, both offensively and defensively. All right, instead of role-specific gear sets, they're going to create one single set of role-agnostic PvP gear for each of the 4 PvP CR levels. So basically, it's only going to be one set. It's basically going to be a DPS set, but you're going to be able to mod it to better suit your role. All right. They're basically saying this gear will have a balanced stat package. You will be able to choose mods to specialize your gear toward your preferred role. mod availability will be on par with what's available in PvE, so we'll be able to get tier 6 mods. They're also currently considering still allowing home turf tactical mods, but they want to know what everybody thinks. What do you think about it? Do you think they should take tactical mods out of PvP?
No, I like tactical mods in there.
All right.
I also don't think so. No, keep them in.
Right. Now, here's my thing. Here's my thing with this. Okay, I don't mind the one set of gear thing. I think it's a good idea. That way, people only have to go after one set of gear. It's like the trolls and the healers out there. They don't have to get a heal or troll set and a DPS set if they want PvP. Do both roles in PvP.
You're going to still need
but
to
they're
do that
still,
anyway,
but they're still going to have to. Yeah, they're still going to. Well, yeah, with the mods and everything. Yeah. But if they keep PvP in and all that, they can just buy, the synthetic mods, and put them on there. So my thing is though, if they're going to do that with synthetic mods, then they need to do multi-stat mods, synthetic mods. Like your resto and precision, your precision and power, or your vit and precision, stuff like that. They need to do that. Also, now here's the thing that really bothers me that I was talking to you guys about. We will remove the damage penalties for non-damage rolls. All right, we will consider buffing the damage of non-damage rolls, probably to the equivalent of having a confidence buff without having to attack your counter roll. So basically, all right, I'm going to be able to hit as a tank. All right, I'm going to be able to hit a healer as hard as I can hit a controller or a controller power as I am now.
You're saying it like it's a bad thing.
I'm saying it's a bad thing because, like I said, it takes away the synergy of the RPS system.
The tank can still be debuffed, though, right?
No, because listen to this.
And you know what? Ever since I was a co-host of the other podcast that I was on, the DCUO show, I've hated the RPS system. Hated it. Completely fucking hated it. I'm not going to go into it because I know my fans will be like, oh Lord, Nimbus talking again. I'm not going to completely go into it, but as a controller, it hasn't been fair on my end. And as a comic book nerd, it also doesn't make a lot of sense. The type of system that they chose. So getting rid of the rock, paper, scissors system and having it to where controllers don't get any special strengths or weaknesses against healers, against tanks, and vice versa. I'm all for that. I'm absolutely all for that. I will be on an even, as a controller, I will be on an even keel as a tank, who will also be on an even keel as a healer.
Okay, now for that, all right, I'm looking, okay, for that right there, all right, you're talking about more of a 1v1 situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Which I actually am. You're right.
Which I can get behind you on that. But you know what? That's what the roll debuffs for the movement modes we're putting the game for. Mm-hmm. Right? That's why you've got swoop in your loadout.
Right.
Because you can debuff a tank now with that. And be able to stand a chance against him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But this is what they're this is what they're also going to talk about, and this is what you were getting at, Orbit. They're going to remove the roll debuffs and confidence damage buffs. All right, these are only necessary today as a way to break a fully functioning group engine, which is you have the 4 necessary roles in your group. All right, to sometimes allow players to be KO'd. See, they are basing all of this off of what was going on a year ago. In 5s, you'd have 2 evenly matched groups of 5s queue up in the watchtower. They go 15 minutes and may end up with like 2 kills or sometimes between them, or they'd end up in a draw. You remember those days?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think those days are still happening right now with weapon mastery?
I don't think so.
Not as much.
From the stories I've heard, healers
not as much, not ever.
We had a 1-0 in 5s the other day. That was a rare game.
But okay, so they're they're looking this. Okay, so they're including. This includes tank immunity to control effects, but tanks retain their ability to cleanse regular control-specific debuff effects. First of all, I don't know about you, Orbit, but as a tank in PvP, I have never felt this immunity to controllers' control effects. Have you?
No.
How many times have you been encased by Thought Bubble or Stasis Field as a tank?
Don't know. When I'm
All the time, though, right?
when I'm out of power.
No, I mean, I know. I'm saying
Let's say like
you've
like,
been. I mean,
y'all actually
yeah,
get
you've been.
encased?
Yeah. As
See-
a tank, you know,
Right.
we're I've never witnessed this tank immunity to control effects. I've never witnessed it.
Definitely not as much though as other roles. I reckon
That's
so.
what I was about to say. As a controller, it is much harder to put a tank in a thought bubble than it is to put a DPS or a healer in a thought bubble.
Okay. So that's okay. So you're actually witnessing our resistance
Mm-hmm.
to control
Absolutely.
effects. Okay.
Absolutely. I
As
can't
tank-
put an
as
ice
tank-
in a
as-
thought bubble.
as
It's like
a
I can't
tank-
do it.
As a tank, we're supposed to be completely immune to that shit.
Right.
And I'm telling you that immunity is non-existent.
Now, 100% immunity? No,
I've been
I've done
ghosted.
it to a fire
As a tank.
like once ever or some shit like that. But I can tell that there is a very high immunity when it comes to the tank type powers, even in DPS mode.
I'm
When
not
it comes
down.
to the tank
I'm
type
not down
powers.
that there's a resistance to it. I'm not down as there's a resistance to
But
it.
if there's supposed to be a complete immunity, then you are correct. Then you are correct that there is no complete immunity, but it's damn hard, and my dominance is high as fuck, or it was high as fuck. I'm respecting right now, actually.
All right, so they're removing the roll debuffs. That means a tank's not going to be able to debuff a controller anymore, and a healer's not going to be able to debuff a tank.
I think tanks are just going to be overpowered. And
Yeah,
I mean, tanks might be. We might be going back to the days of Mudbutt.
yeah. Anymore.
but I suppose
and
they're
a
not
healer's
gonna
not going
have
to be able
as-
to debuff a tank.
They're not going to have as much of that. I think tanks are just
Toughness.
gonna be overpowered. And
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe not with
might be going back to the days of,
with the agnostic gear. Yeah, but I mean, seriously,
But
I mean,
I
don't you
suppose they're
you
not
wear
gonna have
DPS
it.
gear for fives anyways, don't you?
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's not like people in competitive matches, in scrimmage matches, tanks are queuing up with tank gear on.
But I mean, for like 1v1
Except
going
for
into a
Moxley.
node match, you're going to go in. You've got immunity. You can't be debuffed.
Right,
You've got
but
all
I
of
mean,
those tank
but a lot of
bonuses.
these changes they're implementing are based off of what's been going on. Because he even says here earlier in the thread, if I go up here and find it, where is it at?
Wait, hang on a second.
He says right here in the post. He says today organized matches of evenly matched opponents can last a full 10 or 15 minutes, yet still have the match end as 0-0 draw because nobody was KO'd. Roll debuffs are intended to break the group engine, allowing players to be KO'd, but a number of issues keep them from being fully effective in all situations. Then make them effective. Because if they're doing this where everybody's going to be able to hit everybody harder, all right, and we're already seeing really fast fours matches go on out there with team deathmatch, and we're seeing just as maybe just a little bit slower fives matches going on with team deathmatch because of weapon mastery. How fast can you imagine these guys have been? How hard do you imagine being able to hit people now with these changes coming up?
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Going to be up and down like yo-yos.
It's going to be
It's
very emo.
But see, it's
Very bipolar.
It's turning the game though. It's changing the game from DC Universe Online to DPS Universe Online. That's basically what it's doing. Seriously,
Right. You're right.
that's basically what it's doing. Because, you take a rage tank and a rage DPS in, to a freaking fives match, and they just cycle through their berserks. With weapon mastery, it's GG, no rematch. They're done.
I'm off. No revenge for blood. I'm off. Shit. You have a damn good point. If there was any sort of way that they can make the support abilities, more effective, but it's an arms race. You're gonna have the DPSs that do fuckloads of DPS, and then you have the support roles that's gonna do a fuckload of support roles, and then you're back to 20-minute fucking matches. The balance is, it's a very confusing situation.
Now, controllers are still going to be able to do debuffs on against other players, which is fine. But this isn't taking us back to the good old days of PvP that everybody talks about. That that they're trying to. That they're trying to do with these changes. This doesn't take us back to the good old days of PvP. This takes us back to launch and the stuff that we miss from the good old days of PvP. Being able to block and then let go of the block and not get block broken 5 seconds later. That's the kind of shit we miss from the good old days of PvP. Getting knocked up in the air and tapping the R1 button to break out and actually being able to break out if you have power. That's the shit we miss from freaking the good old days of PvP. This right here, this is taking us back to launch. And the stuff that we don't like is staying in.
It's hard to say without testing it.
Play testing it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But looking at this and the fact that it's basically it's crippling the whole the group engine dynamic that they've built towards up to now. Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, the RPS system is working fantastic.
Yeah,
I don't mind
it.
I hate the fact that even when I'm DPSing, a healer can come up and just smack the shit out of me because they're hitting me harder. It annoys me, yeah, but you know what? I know for a fact that dude goes DPS stance, I'm going to smack the hell out of him. Because then it's a fair fight. And when they bitch at me because I use downdraft on them to debuff their heals, I don't care. Get out of healer stance, and I won't use it.
Quit being a bitch!
Now in 4s and 5s, you're going to have the whole group just battering on one person with no tactics whatsoever. Just all 5 players just battering on one person to battle of who can get that person down the quickest, rather than the tanks going after the trolls and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be not the same.
It's going to be an all-out brawl instead of tanks have to tank, trolls have to keep power up, and healers have to heal.
Yeah,
and DPS have to concentrate.
Tanks are still going to have to put out their immunities for everybody. Most likely it's going to be the healers because everybody's going to be able to hit the healer as hard as the next guy. So so you're going to have the controller, DPS, and the tank sitting on the healer the whole match, and they're going to be burning up their power trying to keep themselves alive. The controller's not hitting anybody any harder than the next guy, so they might get sat on, but it's just I don't know, man. It's just I don't like it. I don't like them basically tossing the RPS system out. I want to be able to freaking block and not get block broken 2 seconds later. I want to be able to goddamn break out if I have a full fucking power bar and I get knocked down. I want to be able to break out and get back up on my feet just by tapping R1. That's the shit I miss.
No, I do miss, not blocking and somehow getting block broken. Or, doing the lunge happens, and then I block, and then they block, and then I fall down because they just guard broke my lunge 2 seconds later, which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
The good old days of PvP, you didn't have to deal with that. It was real simple. If the person is blocking at the time, you block broke them, and it was over. And I played on shitty internet back in the G, and I'm talking about like 10 megabits up, 2 megabits down. I played on shitty internet, and it plays a lot better than it does now. Continuous, ridiculous lag. I'm not talking about freezing. That's a whole different processor issue. I get that. But I'm talking about, straight up lag where, me and Superpatriot was fighting before I went into the orbit fight. We were in the lair battles, and that shit was fucking ridiculous. Like, block breaking 5 seconds after the fact. Walking through walls and shit. That wasn't like the old days. Didn't have that. Old days, you didn't start seeing crashing until you get 30 motherfuckers in one area fighting each other at each other's bases. That's when you started to see the lag and the crash. But now it's the PvP is ridiculous. Absolutely. Now, I'm not delivering any type of excuses why I lost the orbit or anything like that. It's just that in normal Legends matches, seeing that type of shit, getting clapped up with not Jon Stewart, the white Green Lantern dude. Excuse my racism. Which one is it? Hal Jordan. It's like Hal Jordan doing this clapping. You're not seeing it, but you know it's happening, and getting block broken. They need to go back to. You're right. You are absolutely right, Superpatriot. Except, again, RTS system, I'd actually like if they got rid of it. Honestly, I'd like to see what would happen. I would love for them to get rid of it for like a month and just see what happens.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, with that RPS system, we all know how long healer versus healer 1v1s can last, right? And tank versus tank. We all know how long those fights can last, all right? This is going to make it so that a healer and a tank are going to be able to fight against each other for just as long. And that is back to the old days of PvP. That is back around launch. I remember those days, man. I fought sorcery healers up there to the point where they popped freaking Arbiter on me twice, and still beat them. Still beat them in tank stance. That's man.
Those were indeed the days.
Yeah, but they weren't that great. They weren't as good as they are today. They weren't as good as they are today.
You mean right before the last 2 updates? Like
even now,
for a little while, there was a sweet spot where everything was working mostly according.
It was before they changed the counters. It was before they changed the counters, and it was right after they had introduced the roll debuffs.
Right. There was a nice little sweet spot.
The thing is, all of these fucking changes they've made, all right, from that point on, with the counter mechanics on up, all right, has all been to cater a 1v1 community who thinks it's noobish to use roll debuffs
or blocking
from the movement modes
or blocking. Remember that?
Yeah,
man, you suck because you turtling. You block.
Yeah, but
this is a real thing.
Seriously, they introduced those roll debuffs. All right, so I'm like fantastic. Now when I queue up for lair battles and I'm up against some damn sorcery healer or up against a nature healer, I'm downdrafting the shit out of them. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're cheating in a 1v1 if they're healing themselves like that.
got the sidekick, got the sodas.
I'm gonna take that shit away from them. I'm gonna take that ability away from them for them to heal themselves like that. That makes the fight fair. Nope, I'm a noob because I did that. But it's okay for a controller to come in and debuff the ever-loving piss out of me with Gauze Grenade and then Photon spam the shit out of me. That's fair.
That's beast. That's beast tactics.
To me.
Talk about.
Shut up, Orbit.
see, we actually have to give a shout out to Balkan because Balkan will be flipping the fuck out. Right? Don't talk about me Photon. Don't do it.
They already fixed Photon Blast, so it's all good.
Nice. Fuck that movie.
Notice we haven't seen Balkan since they did that.
Oh man.
But let's see here. DJ Max question: if you could choose or create any new iconic style in set in the future, which would it be? Such as Master Mercenary or Death for
New lockbox
Death Strike.
style.
A new iconic lockbox style. I say they need to introduce the Super Patriot style.
Mm.
Well, why would they introduce that into lockbox when it's already in the lockbox?
No, they need to
It's
let
the
me
Wonder
sit.
Woman
They need to
style.
let me. They need to let me sit down with Jim Lee. All right, who did
Wow.
who was like the creative designer for the game. They let me sit down with Jim Lee and come up with a true, honest to God Super Patriot style and introduce that into the lockbox.
Wow.
And then they need to do an Orbit one, and a Nimbus Yosh one, and a Balkan one. But it only fits. The Balkan one only is only collectible on Spark Small Tunes. And I say that because Balkan's not here to have a say. See what happens,
Why
Balkan?
you say the Super Patriots?
See what happens, Balkan, when you ignore your fans, when you care more about your wallet than your fans.
Well,
I'd like to see.
I'm actually okay because I have my own aura and everything.
I would actually like to see a Batman style in the lockbox.
Another one?
There is Batman styles.
No,
Darren
it's not.
Vigilante. No, that Batman helm. Never. I never want to see anybody who is not here before the hack.
No,
Wear that Batman
I'm not
helm.
talking about that one. I'm talking about a new Batman style.
A new Batman style.
Oh, like
Specify.
Kind of, yeah, because they've kind of got the
what's his face? The Ben Affleck Batman style, right? That's what you're talking about. LOL.
maybe I was thinking more of the classic Batman, like the 1960
like the
Batman.
the Pow Zap Zowie
Yeah,
Adam West Batman.
Adam West Batman.
That would be fucking hype.
Actually,
Golden Age eras.
They
That would
are
be tight.
they are bringing out a new skin for the Legends Batman, to where it's going to have that the blue with the yellow bat symbol on it and all that. The blue cow. Balkan did a video on it from the test server. Showed a picture of it.
That's tight.
I think they're bringing that out in a month or two.
I'm actually all for that. And Batman needs to smile because back in the 50s, that's all Batman did. Little known fact. Y'all should look that up.
But yeah, I mean, there's so many different cool styles. I think every DLC they should introduce their lockbox style to do with that DLC.
That's a good idea.
Or
I actually have no opinion on what style to bring out. I agree with Orbit with the 50 style, or maybe go forward in time and come out with the Batman Beyond type style. Have something similar to that, like Superman 2050, Nightwing style, shit like this stuff that's in the far future. Bringing that style into just kind of playing around with time. But I don't know. That's both of those good suggestions. The Super Patriot style. I don't know. I thought that was default equipment. I thought you could get that off the fucking dropship.
No, that's why I'm saying. We need to come up with let me sit down with Jim Lee, come up with an official style for it.
An iconic Super Patriot style.
Exactly.
I actually had someone come to me. This is a while ago, actually, and I haven't heard anything since. And he said that he was making a game about DC players, like our actual characters. And he came to me and said, to give him stats and stuff for my character.
Well,
And
he was doing.
He was making a game.
Making a game,
like a Street Fighter type style. DC.
Oh, that would be beast.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, wow, yeah, that's going to be awesome.
That'd be pretty damn tight.
I haven't heard of him since. But how cool would that be if like you could select your character you know, like a Tekken type thing. You got Orbit, you got Nimbus Links, Superpatriot, you got Smile, American, all of the fucking DC players. You could just select your characters.
Leave Smile out of this. Like I could see American Theo, but leave Smile out of it. Come on.
Well,
actually, no. You know what? You know what? Smile would be an unlockable character, kind of like Dan from Street Fighter. You're right. Or kind of like Kuma from Tekken, the big ass panda. You know, the dude has a supercharged taunt. Make him fucking garbage. You know what? Yeah, bring him in there. Joe character, all for it.
Kind of like that Skyrim mod that Balkan found.
Yeah, exactly. If I could make video games, I would definitely do a DC Universe Online Street Fighter game with our characters. I'm
all for.
Everyone.
Or shit, make us a DLC in Injustice: God Among Us. Is that what the name of the DC Mortal Kombat game is?
Yeah.
Make us skinnable characters. Oh yeah, I already know what my fatality is.
Actually, I'll tell you what they could do is they could do that, but the chances are they're not going to be able to. They're not going to put our characters on. But if they put all of the styles available in this game, and be able to create your own character, bam! You could make your own character.
The beastly, fucking beastly. I'd be all about that.
Put your wizard hat on, put your Astro Alloy chest on, and one-handed, and go in Street Fighter style. Orbit.
Absolutely.
There we go. Anyone listening who can make that, I'll give you 5% of the profits.
You do all the work. I'll take most of the money.
Hey, it's my idea. I'm like Bill Gates. The man with the plan.
I thought Steve Jobs did that.
Yeah. Oh man.
I want to play that game now.
I'm thinking about that now. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would be.
We just we dragged it down to a shutdown. Just we're all reminiscing. We're all pontificating right now about what a 3D fighting engine with Nimbus. Like so many people would use me as they sparring dummy. That would be hilarious. I will tell you this though. As many people think that I'm not that great in PvP in this game, in fighting games, I cannot be fucked with. I can't. So you could use me as your sparring dummy, but I'll be cheap as hell. Like I would be the character that flies around and shit. It's like if you pick the like Odd Job in GoldenEye. If you pick Nimbus, you're a fucking cheap ass bastard. Fuck that guy. He's too goddamn powerful.
What was the thing with Odd Job in GoldenEye? I forget. It wasn't because he was shorter.
He was too short.
Yeah.
You had to aim down to hit him, and by the time you aim down to him, he's already tearing you up with his machine gun. Fuck Odd Job.
That was a great game, though. That was
one of the best games ever made.
I remember when I was first in the Navy, man, sitting in the barracks playing that game.
I played that. I played that.
Shit, you were in the barracks? Fuck, you are old. I was in middle school playing that game. Fuck.
I played that not too long ago, maybe a couple of months ago, for the first time in obviously years.
Orbit was a fetus when that came out.
Me and a few guys were playing 4-player, and it's so hard to control. Like you're used to all of these like new modern games and stuff,
right?
And you need to like stand there, then like kind of like aim, like when you both stood in front of each other, like trying to get a good aim, and it's all over the place. We were doing like the throwing knives, and yeah, it's. You always remember stuff being a lot better than what it is. It's like Mario Kart. The graphics are like so bad.
Well, it's like my son. He was wanting to record a video series of it going back because they made the PS3 can play PS1 games now, and there was this Spider-Man game. I don't know if you guys remember it or not. That was it came out on the PS1. I think it was just called Spider-Man.
Yeah, the open world Spider-Man game.
It was no, it wasn't open world. It wasn't based off the movies. It was kind of linear. I mean, there was a couple of things where you did open world and all that. You were web swinging through the city, but it was all you had to get to a specific spot. He was like at the age of 3, he was playing that game, and he was doing really well at it, and he still has it. And he was wanting to do a video series about the video games of his early youth, and which I thought was a fantastic idea. And I found the video for it that he recorded, but there's no sound and there's no game sound at all. So I got to figure that out, and he's gonna have to re-record it. But I'm looking at those graphics from that PS1 graphics, and I was like, oh my god, this game looks freaking horrible.
It's amazing.
I was like,
fucking hurt your eyes.
I was like, this is only a 15-year-old game, 14, 15-year-old game. And I'm like, dude, are you sure you don't want to do a different game? I was like, are you sure you don't want to break out that Spider-Man movie game, the first Spider-Man movie game you got still or anything like that? And he's like, no, I really want to do this one. And I'm like, oh my god. I was like,
it's amazing.
That Grand Theft Auto Spider-Man one was fucking awesome. Today's
Game Boys have better graphics than the PS1 did. All right,
You're right. You're laughing, but they do.
The thing is, back in the day when we used to play those games, they were good graphics. You know what I mean?
That was the cutting edge. But we were coming from Atari, regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo. When the N64 came out, fuck. N64 came out, oh my god. And then PlayStation, with the full rendered graphics, actual movies and shit, blew your fucking mind. It's like, oh my god, I get to play this. Now it's child's play. My
first early memories of video gaming, was on the Atari 2600, and I remember Pitfall was the most advanced Atari game at the time because it was in color. All right.
Shit. And we all know Superpatriot had to power it up with a hand crank and shit.
Just imagine what the gameplay is going to be like in 20 years from now.
They still talk about the Oculus Rift and whatnot.
Yeah, I know. I'm
going to log on and be like, oh, DC's in 60 frames per second. Fucking hell, that's shit.
Yeah.
60 frames per second? That's like a baby's toy.
Everybody's going to be sitting back. Everybody's going to be sitting back in their holographic simulation chairs. Fucking.
I mean, they're going to have holodecks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that shit.
You got to use your hands.
That shit be the bomb, like in Star Trek Next Generation. My god.
Holodecks. They're literally working on them right now.
Well, I know a while back when Battlefield 3 first came out, somebody posted a video up of an actual Battlefield 3 simulator, and it was they had that they had the big goggles on, kind of like the Oculus Rift. And they were on a floor panel that they could walk on or run on, and they wouldn't move and everything. That shit would look pretty slick.
Just imagine it. Have you seen that film Gamer?
Heard of it. I've actually, I have it on my Netflix queue.
With what's his name from
300.
300, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen parts of that, yeah, where they're actually controlling a human body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with a very, very, very advanced version of the Kinect.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still on my. I heard it was a terrible movie, but I'm pretty sure the concept would be fucking awesome.
Pretty sure the concept would be illegal.
Oh man. Shit, I can't wait for the future. I'm gonna be old as fuck. I'm old as fuck now.
For the future.
I can't wait for I can't wait for it. And if you imagine this is just video gaming, can you imagine the adult implications to that? They're working on suits. They're working on suits. There's a video, and look, guys, I'm about to be real adult here. But there's a video on College Humor, and it's like, what's it like to be caught masturbating in 2040 or something like that? And this dude's mom walks into a room, and he's in just this fucking apparatus. I'm gonna let y'all see the video. It's on YouTube. Check it out. But after y'all finish listening to this, don't go look at it right now, goddammit. Because I don't want y'all, stroking off while listening to my voice, even though that's pretty much what most of y'all do anyway. But they hooked up to this apparatus, and just things are just happening, and bells and whistles, and man, I just go look at it. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait. I can't wait to be able to do that, and I can't wait for DCUO or something, whatever, DCUO 9 or whatever the fuck it is, where you get to put on your fucking suit and really feel like you're flying, and people can actually feel me punching the fuck out of them because all this, talking about dueling and shit and so on and so forth, and I can actually duel somebody and they actually feel it. I want to punch the fuck out of Moxley via the VR system. I want to punch the fuck out of Chad via the VR system. I want them to feel it wherever they at. You know what I'm saying? So that people that actually hide behind their screens and so on and so forth are actually hiding because they don't want to be fucking hurt by Nimbus 5.0. Oh man, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the future. Slap up American Theo. I won't punch him because I love him. He's my son. So just slap the fuck out of him. Hey, what the hell are you doing with your life right now? How about you stop being a bitch? Go fight some villains. But some people just need to get punched the fuck out. And I would love, just like the vibro function on your controller. You have a vibro function on your fucking face. It'd be amazing. Oh my god. But maybe that's just me being old and thinking old fashioned and shit. But, I can't wait. And I think I just fucked up my whole loadout again. God damn it. Oh well. See, we all thinking about it. We're all just sitting back. We got dead air right now because we're all thinking about the future. Oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful. And can you imagine the females in the game with that apparatus?
DJ Max is asking, how would you think of a spectating system like GTA 5 spectating system? I've actually done a video about an observation mode for this game, so you could observe PvP matches and stuff like that. And I've had the good fortune to get ghosted into matches by Jens and Meps, with FNL and my Olympus Games tournament. And it was fantastic. I loved it. I would love to be able to do that all the time on my own. And that way I could, all these guys I see, like shit talking in Five's chat. Oh, these guys are queuing up. Oh, let me go in there. I'm going to observe this match, and then I'm going to commentate on it.
And make sure they're not lying about the match. Man, we didn't lose 1,000-0. What you talking about?
Yeah.
And see, look, if DCUO did it right,
I think they will.
Right, because DCUO, they're a company. They about the money. If people would pay for that, people would definitely pay real life money to spectate matches. Matches that you in orbit, so many people would be in that goddamn match. You know what I'm saying? At the YouTube Superpatriot, nobody would spectate on my match.
Yeah, see, I think they would have to figure out a way to make sure that there was no, lag issues with something like that.
But like 30 or 40 motherfuckers be trying to spectate.
Be able to just jump into any game. You'd need to like.
I think they should let you be invited in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you should have to be invited in to observe it.
Or maybe I don't know, have it to where like both teams agree for public viewing or some shit, and have like a set amount of spaces open for said public viewing. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's a thought. I'm just brainstorming right here. You don't have to take that serious.
Yeah.
Look at Look at the chat room, just chanting my name. Look at this. Oh, Nimbus lost 1,000-0. Nimbus.
When was
Awesome.
Gravity made? Gravity was made maybe a year and a half ago now.
No, gravity was made when God said, "Let there be light." All right, knock that shit off.
Gravity was made when Jesus
I
struck
made
down upon
Gravity,
the earth.
Super Patriot.
A force to keep us grounded to our feet. Can I get an amen?
When was Gravity made for the last time? Just answer that. Jeez. This guy is a feisty motherfucker.
I know. There's some, dude. You get used to it, man. There's some impatient people in these live stream chats. I'm telling you.
Like you said last
enough,
week,
you
we
can
can't
sit
like
down.
just butt in people when they're talking to answer questions. We'll get right
Yeah.
to doing it.
Oh my God! I've asked this question 2 seconds ago, and you haven't answered it yet.
All you have to do is sit down, have yourself an adult beverage if you're an adult, and if you're not an adult, then you really need to just sit your ass down. To get you, maybe drink some warm milk and calm yourself down. We're going to get to that. When was Gravity created? 2012. Next question. I don't even fucking know.
Nimbus sucks Obama balls.
Wow. What does Obama balls taste like? Let me ask your mom.
You tell me.
Let me ask your mom. And you know what? If that's what you're into, hey, I'm not gonna hate on you. If you're into sucking on the ball, if you have that fantasy that I am sucking Obama's balls, first of all, you know what I'm saying, that just shows the caliber of person I am, because you got me next to Obama, the president of the United States. Love him or hate him, he's still the president. He got elected. So if I'm on that caliber, and we that close to where he's cheating on Michelle with me, yo, I'm flattered. I'm flattered like a motherfucker. It's fucking awesome. Thank you for the hatred, because my haters love me.
Cool. Let's just spend like 1 more minute answering questions, and then should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're there.
I think so.
Okay.
Let's ask Super Patriot a question.
Ask me a
Please. I'm tired of talking about me.
question. You tired of talking about yourself?
Nimbus, have you?
Whoa! Write this down. This date, date, and time. Date, and time, man. What is it? May 27th. All right. 2014.
Really saying he's tired of talking about himself.
At 5:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nimbus Yosh said he was tired talking about himself.
Oh, Jesus. The skies are going to open.
Now,
the seas
in
will
2,000 years, when that same date and time, all right, rolls around, that's the true Mayan, calendar apocalypse, right?
That's when the world ends.
All right.
Dogs and cats living together. It's chaos.
Question from Alka2040. Are you Chinese, Nimbus?
No, I am not. My character does have some Asian somewhere in his wheelhouse. Hence his last name, Yosh. But me personally, in real life, I'm a black dude born in New Orleans. My family from Mississippi and Jamaica. That's pretty much it.
He's blacker than the Ace of Spades, he tells me.
Wow, I'm totally not. I'm a more mocha chocolate. I'm like a shade darker than you. A shade.
A shade.
I'm a shade darker than you.
No, you're a lot dark. When you came on cam last week, I couldn't.
When I came on
see
camera,
you.
the sun was glistening from the heavens behind my head.
We couldn't see you. We generally.
That's why I look like a fucking black pig. Anybody's gonna look like a damn silhouette with the sun behind them. No. Nimbus Nimbus speaks Japanese. I can speak a little bit Japanese, and I'm a very big fan of anime. Hence why I'm named after Dragon Ball Z and shit. So, yeah, Nimbus, a little bit Asian. Nimbus in real life, not at all Asian. Actually, Orbit is more Asian than me.
Am I?
Aren't you, Orbit?
Am I?
That's why you're such a skinny little bitch.
Ooh, no, that's racist. God
That
damn.
definitely is racist.
Please apologize to our Asian viewers. I'm sorry, Asian viewers. You are not all skinny bitches. Shouts out to Bruce Lee. I damn. Shouts out to Bruce Lee and Zero Kazama, who can kick all of our asses. All of us.
Right, well, let's wrap this shizzle up, my nizzles.
Wait a second.
Wait. Let's not wrap it up on me talking about myself, man.
We forgot to put your picture in, Super.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Do you want me to put it up now?
Yeah, go ahead and put that up now. Because it's a real thing.
It's up.
We gotta wait for the crowd.
I started playing DCUO December 10th, 2010. At 6 o'clock Central. I remember the exact time, because that's the day I also quit Final Fantasy 11. The real American hero revealed, Super Patriot.
Explanation.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Let's see here. Major Douche was asking a question about me being conceited or some shit. I don't know. I didn't see it. I saw it, but let me roll
Super
back to
Patriot
that shit.
conceited? Nah, Super Patriot's not conceited
Is
at all.
SP really that conceited, or is it just in character? No, that's neither in character or, for real, because I'm not conceited, man.
As we look at Super Patriot's picture with the sun glistening from behind, his palms.
Hey, I am. Hey,
righteous indignation.
Hey, look. When it comes to patriotism and representing truth, justice, and the American way, I've got Superman beat in spades. All right.
I don't know about Superman, but just about everybody else except me. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I don't know about Superman though. Don't talk
tell
about
us about this picture, Super.
Well,
Where's
I mean,
this
it
come
just goes back to what we talked about at the beginning of the show, and all that. American hero decided, he quit the game and all that. So, a void was there that I had to be filled.
So
you're
claiming his name.
No, I'm not claiming his name. Nobody can claim his name just because he deleted his tune doesn't mean that his tune's gone forever. He can get it back. He can still get it back. I've got video proof of somebody who deleted their tune back in March of 2000 of last year. All right, who deleted his tune and was on the game on that tune just a couple months ago. So yeah, he can get his tune back. Just because you delete your character doesn't mean you're gone for good.
Just in spirit, just in patriotism, just in doing things for the community service, if you will, just as service for our country. The real American hero is Super Patriot. It sounds like I'm directly on Super Patriot's nuts right now. You know what? I'm going to be Don King in this bitch. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Why? Because how many motherfuckers is on American Heroes nuts for anything he did at all? Sight unseen, proof not seen at all, automatically on American Heroes nuts, anything that he says. You know what? I throw my back in behind Super Patriot. Because Super Patriot, besides me, Super Patriot actually beat American Hero, and there's footage of it. He put American Hero in the corner. Can American Hero say the same thing? Of course not. So yeah, shots fired. Shots fucking fired. There's so many people like,
well, you can't. I hate you, Nimbus. I hate Super Patriot.
The more haters we have, the more things we're doing right. The real American hero, Super Patriot. I salute you, sir. This is me salute. I know you can't see it, but I salute you, sir. Great job.
You even changed your Twitter name, didn't you? I noticed that today. you were
the real American hero.
Blazing.
And yes, I'm still talking.
Like I said, man, I did that whole freaking video as a joke. Not just a joke at Hero and all that. I mean, granted, I brought him up, but I mentioned him, but a joke at all the people that get on that decide to make it a formal declaration. I am leaving this game. First thing I got to say, I say two things to people who say that. First thing I say to them is, yeah, all right. And the second thing I say to them is, bye. Because
see you in a little bit.
yeah, just take a break from the game. You don't need to quit. Nobody can quit this game. This game's hard to quit.
Yeah.
I literally said this. Literally, like we could go back to episode, I want to say 15 and 16. I literally said to American Hero on the air, don't quit the game. Just take a break. Do like I'm doing. Just take a break. Come on back when you're fresh and ready to fight again. Back when me and American Hero was cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was sitting there using the cat for any particular reason or wanted to make myself look good by beating him, why would I say that? Why would I do that? There was genuine love from me to American Hero because I saw myself in American Hero. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Some people, they need that drama in their life. They need to pick up a Kim Kardashian magazine and read it. They need to watch TMZ. They need to have that type of drama in their life because their life is devoid of that interestingness that we provide here on the DCUO People's Podcast. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, Nimbus, any final words?
Final words. First of all, shouts out to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans wanted me to actually say that, the person, and shouts out to my city. And again, thanks everybody for actually having genuine concern about me in my accident. Don't worry. It's going to take more than 2 cars smashing into me to stop the justice. Thank you all, and thank you for listening. Hey, look, it's me.
Superpatriot?
Well, I just want to say, thanks everybody and all that showed some support and all that, and actually, got the humor from my video and didn't get butthurt over it. I appreciate everybody out there that comes by and watch the show. I do want to say that the rumors of the bromance are not true. I was using him because I was bored.
Wow.
Now, the only bromance I have, all right, is for Tyrion Lannister because I would fight the mountain for Tyrion. All right, so
free my nigga Tyrion, dog. Free him. Free Tyrion. I apologize for that. Free Tyrion.
I would fight the mountain for Tyrion.
Absolutely, that dude is gangster. Lord, that's my dog.
Orbit, you got anything?
No.
Oh my God, you're such a cop out, dude. I swear to God.
So basically, you have the same answer as Balkan.
Yeah. Oh.
No, Balkan
Shots
would
fired.
have an
Balkan.
No,
Balkan be in
no.
the toilet.
Balkan be a week to
Welcome.
return.
Orbit showed up today.
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. See you next week.
Percy.
There it is.
Percy! And that's it, guys. Like
favorite, subscribe.
like
Check out Duke.
Crazer Man says, another great podcast, guys.
Yeah. Good one.
Ooh, love you, Nimbus Links. He must be on drugs.
Wow.
He's on drugs, I think.
He's on drugs. He's got to be. Love you too, whoever you are.
Oh my God.